I'm Monty Francis with INTA TV, and joining me right now is INTA President Toe Su Aung. Hi, how are you?
Very well, thank you. I'm really happy to be here, Monty.
Thanks so much for joining us. Well, how do you feel about the annual meeting being in Dallas this year?
I think it's a fabulous city. I'd actually never been to Dallas before, but it's amazing. I find it really clean and welcoming and dynamic, and the weather is amazing. So, I'm really, really happy to be here.
In your opinion, why do you think the annual meeting is such a valuable experience for those who attend?
I think the annual meeting is a great opportunity to get together with people from all over the world and talk about an issue that you might be interested in and working on, but when you get together in this really knowledgeable group of international people, you suddenly realize that you see different perspectives around an issue. You learn so much more. You actually get brains together to think about how to deal with certain issues in a constructive, dynamic way. So I just think that it's the gathering together of people from all over the world, really focusing on all issues to do with trademarks. So I just think that's the best thing.
How many annual meetings have you attended, and do you have a best memory of a past meeting?
I've attended about 15, which is really quite embarrassing because it shows my age, unfortunately. But I actually, I can't say I have a particular one that I really liked above everything else. I suppose the first meeting in Europe was very special for me, which was in Amsterdam. But generally, all of them are huge, and they hold very significant memories for me.
Now, as INTA President, what are your priorities for this year's meeting?
Well, I think for this year's meeting, I'd really want to encourage everybody to do something different with INTA, something that they're not quite used to doing. So if you've just been coming in and doing your work, that's great, and we encourage you to carry on. But, we want to encourage you to also learn more about the organization, the work that it's been doing and it continues to do, and to somehow get more involved, in a small way, even if it's just writing an article for the association, writing a blog piece. We just want you to just do something different and learn more and get more involved in the association. And the annual meeting is the perfect opportunity to do that.
Now, I know you just returned from INTA's Spring Policy Tour in Asia. What did you take away from that experience?
So the tour was very successful. We covered many countries and met many government officials, as well as local brand owners in countries such as Korea, Indonesia, Singapore, China, Thailand, and Myanmar. What I took out from that is that there is a lot of interest in Asia in the activities of INTA, and a lot of involvement of INTA in policy issues in Asia. So I think that we really are on the cusp of achieving even more in that part of the world, and I'm very excited about it, Monty.
And next year the meeting's in Hong Kong, is it not?
Indeed, and leading up to the meeting next year, I think we're really excellently positioned. I think that there will be a lot of interest in Asia to attend the Hong Kong meeting, and we really are planning a lot of activities leading up to Hong Kong annual meeting, and we are hoping it will be a very, very big success.
Now, for this meeting, the keynote speaker is Jerry Jones with the Dallas Cowboys. Why is he of particular interest to trademark professionals?
Well, Jerry Jones is the owner of the biggest and most successful brand franchise, sports franchise globally, and he really knows how to use brands and innovation, and he's incredibly well known, not just in the US but also around the world. So we're all very excited to hear from him about how he has managed to grow and develop his significant brand, the Dallas Cowboys. So we're very excited, also because he will have the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders with him. So we're hoping to see quite a few of the cheerleaders at our opening ceremony on Monday morning. So I encourage everybody to be there in full force.
Toe Su Aung, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks very much, Monty.
I'm Monty Francis for INTA TV.